What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Jump Ball Central. Today we're looking at why Kyrie Irving needs to return. The arrival of James Harden has given Brooklyn a true big three, if Irving is committed to being a part of it. Kyrie Irving addressed reporters on Tuesday, January 19th, 2 weeks after his last game and 4 days after the NBA fined him $50,000 for violating its health and safety protocols. Over 12 minutes on a Zoom call, Irving said very little, but in saying little, he said a lot. Irving wasn't interested in publicly explaining his absence. Quote, "A lot of family and personal stuff going on," Irving said. He wasn't inclined to address this violation of league protocols, which came to light after a video surfaced of a maskless Irving at a family birthday party. Quote, "Happy to be back," Irving deadpanned. When asked if he was okay, Irving, his body slumped forward in his seat, his arms crossed, and his chin resting on his forearms, simply nodded in the affirmative. Irving isn't under any obligation to publicly explain anything, of course, but he says he addressed his teammates, some individually, and was ready to move on. Those teammates have been supportive. Steve Nash has expressed excitement about Irving coming back. The arrival of James Harden has given Brooklyn a true big three right now, and that's only going to work if Irving is committed to being a part of it. But Irving is back. But if there is a takeaway from Irving's media availability, it's that whatever pushed him away from the team is still weighing on him. Irving has always been quirky, with the controversies he's become embroiled in, the flat earth, subtle digs at ex-teammate LeBron James, etc., often self-inflicted. This, though, feels different. In the aftermath of the high-profile killings of George Floyd and Breonna Taylor, Irving embraced the growing social justice movement. Last June, Irving was among the louder voices urging players to consider boycotting the NBA restart. Irving's last game was July 6, 2021, and 1 day later, violent domestic terrorists attacked the U.S. Capitol. Irving said he has had to create a separation between the current political climate and playing in the NBA. He also said that the event of recent months were hard to ignore. Quote, "I'd be lying sitting here and saying I don't feel what's going on in the world, nor am I paying attention to it," Irving said. Quote, "I just have a huge responsibility, I feel, to continue to serve my community and the underdeserved. And when I'm out here playing, it's continuing to leave knowledge with these guys and commit to something, like I always say, bigger than ourselves." There could be another problem. The Nets are a better team than the one Irving left. Harden has been brilliant in his first 2 games in Brooklyn. He racked up a 30-point triple-double in his Nets debut, and he followed it up with a 34-point, 12-assist effort in a narrow win over Milwaukee. His reunion with Durant, a former Oklahoma City teammate, looked seamless. Irving should be thrilled about joining a team with this kind of firepower, and perhaps he is, but this is Kyrie Irving. He forced a trade out of Cleveland just a year after winning a championship with LeBron James. He bolted Boston months after publicly proclaiming that he was coming back. In 2019, Irving, in control of his future for the first time, chose Brooklyn, chose Durant, chose to chase the championship in his home market with his closest friend. He didn't choose to do anything with Harden. Asked about the addition of Harden, Irving's response felt measured. Quote, "It's really exciting to be able to play with great players who have been here in the league for a while," Irving said. "Been through ups and downs, peaks and valleys, and James is aligned with us in terms of experience. Adding that to our locker room is going to be great for us." Sound like a player eager for another Big 3 experience? When things become overwhelming in life, you've just got to take a step back and realize what's important, Irving said. "And I love to play. It's never been a question. I've committed myself when this wasn't even a thing for me." Irving's buy-in is critical to Brooklyn's success. The Nets are far from flawless. The trade, coupled with the loss of Spencer Dinwiddie to an ACL injury, robbed the team of its depth. The defense, already shaky, is worse. There's a lot of responsibility being placed on DeAndre Jordan and Jeff Green. Harden's early play is promising, and he's shown a willingness to be a playmaker, important for a team that will need to share the ball. But will Irving embrace a role that moves him off the ball more? Will Irving, who signed on to play with Durant, be willing to sacrifice more of his offense to play with Harden and have a higher likelihood of winning a championship? What do you guys think? Comment down below your thoughts on the very confusing Kyrie Irving, and I will see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.